Welcome to the Chamber of Secrets. This is the original 2002 Lego Harry Potter set. The set cost about $70 when it first came out and had 591 pieces. The set does include a small portion of the bathroom scene, although it's not very much. But if you spin this part around, you'll see up at the top there is what looks like part of a sink. The sink looks like it's directly on the floor, which is a little odd. But anyway, let me get these two minifigures out of the way first. We have Ron Weasley here. He was, of course, in this scene. Got his starry cape on. There is no second face and no back printing either. Kind of a basic figure, but not the most important figure in this set, I would say. So let me just set him aside. We also have Gilderoy Lockhart, which is a really good figure. I think they did a great job on him for 2002 times. I would really love to see them make a new one now, but I do like the printing on his torso. He doesn't have a second face or back printing either, but still a really good figure in my opinion. So now we got those out of the way. This is, like I said, the small portion of the bathroom scene that is actually included. I know it's not much, but this is kind of the entrance part. And the way it works is basically you just push this piece right here. When you just push this forward, it creates kind of the slide where they basically slid down from the bathroom into the Chamber of Secrets. You know, when they kind of jumped off into that hole, they basically slid down into the chamber. So that is kind of the secret entrance. That's what this whole section is for. Then you're actually in the chamber. And starting off on this side, we do have Harry Potter, of course, because, you know, why would you make this set without Harry Potter? That would be silly. Anyway, so this is Harry Potter in his school uniform. And of course it's the old one. It does have the scar on there and the old hair. No back printing. It is the starry cape like the old ones used. But anyway, so and let me just go ahead and grab Tom Riddle from the other section because they do use the same hairpiece for Tom Riddle. And I get why, because I know that they were trying to make similarities between them, because I know that Harry Potter says that, you know, he kind of sees similarities between them or whatever, but I don't think the hairpiece was appropriate. I can't remember who it was. Somebody mentioned the other night that perhaps the 2006 Robin hair from, Batman and Robin, perhaps that Robin hair would have been more appropriate. Probably would have. There's probably several different hair pieces that would have worked better than using the old Harry Potter hair for Tom Riddle. Hopefully they're going to be making a new one soon. I really, really hope to see that. And then they'll, I'm sure, use something different. We also have Fawkes the Phoenix. Love this one. I think it's awesome. I would like to see them do a new one. And I know that they tried to do a new one and it's brick built. It didn't turn out that great in my opinion. But it did have the tail there where you could actually, attach a minifigure so it could kind of carry them out, because that's kind of what he did at the end. He carried in the sorting hat and then carried the characters out in the end. Also, if we push this down, kind of reveals the sorting hat back here actually. And this old sorting hat, it was just a basic black hat. Nothing super special about this one in particular, but that is the old sorting hat, just a plain black witch's hat. And then on the other side, we just have like a sort of random translucent spider here. I don't know. I think they just kind of added that in for no real reason. But anyway, that is what that is. And like I said, you just push this down and see how it pushes these out. So that's how that works. And let me go ahead and put these back on here real quick. Oh, and by the way, before I do that, these are printed pieces. That's not sticker on the wall. That's actually printed that way, which I've always thought was really awesome because you get 4 of these printed wall pieces in this. And I just think that looks really awesome. So, anyway, just thought I would throw that out there. Also, if I can detach this, there we go. This is also printed, and you get 2 of these in the set. And this is one of those shield pieces. I just think they did a really good job on printing certain pieces in the set. And then we have these that are just kind of decorative little pieces. If I turn it this way, you can tell it's the top part of the head off of the old alligators. They just used it kind of as decoration right there. So you get 4 of those in the set. And at the top, if I don't break it, these just kind of little towers, basically. They just kind of attach up there. And when you actually put this together with the first year castle, you have to take all of these towers off. There's 3 towers that you have to take off in order to attach the first year castle to the top. So that's kind of why they designed it like this. You can see these pieces up here because that's where the first year castle attaches to the top. And you do get this nice little printed tile there also. On the other side, that's where we have the Tom Riddle minifigure, which I kind of already showed you a little bit. It looks very similar to Harry Potter. Has the Slytherin uniform, and it does have a different face. But let me just kind of set him aside now. And this is the only set that we got the old Ginny Weasley in. I did a collection video on Ginny the other day and talked about that. But yeah, this is the only set the original Ginny Weasley came in. And then they didn't make her again until, I think it was 2010, I want to say. Pretty sure that's what it was. But anyway, just a nice figure to include. I mean, Ginny was kind of really important in this, in the Chamber of Secrets. Because, you know, Harry Potter was kind of there to save her. Well, not kind of, like, that's what he was there for. He was there to save Ginny. You know, I mean, save the whole school too, but that's kind of where I guess the first spark between them was, I feel like. That was the first spark. But anyway, maybe there was sparks before that. I don't know. Anyway, so on this side, you know, on the other side you pushed down, and on this side you push this in, and on this side it just has a snake back here. On this side, however, that is the Sword of Gryffindor, which, of course, Harry Potter gets out of the hat, the sorting hat. It's a nice, shiny silver sword of Gryffindor there. I think it's awesome. I always liked it when they did the really shiny ones that had that really nice finish. I just think that was cool. Rather than just, you know, like a standard, like, gray one. It's really nice. And just, you know, kind of the overall look here. And I already mentioned the diary here, of course. Because, you know, kind of like what happened was Harry Potter used the sword to kill the Basilisk, and no point in going through the whole story. You guys basically know. On this side, we have a different little tower. Basically, the top part is pretty similar. And there's an owl up there. And then we have this portion that kind of, I don't know, looks more like windows in the bathroom part, maybe. But anyway, that's just another little tower portion that sits right up here. This is obviously where the Basilisk comes out. And he gets stuck there. Okay, so it closes up like that. And then, you know, basically Tom Riddle calls the Basilisk out. And then it just kind of comes through there. And it can fit all the way through, which is cool. So I think that's a nice little design there. And then, of course, the Basilisk itself is awesome. And these fangs do actually glow in the dark. And you can detach them if you want to. They're just little glow-in-the-dark daggers, which I always thought was really cool. And you can just kind of pop them in like that. And this is all printed onto the body of it. You guys saw the new Basilisk is very different. It's not even the same color. It's extremely, extremely different. I wish that they would make something, I don't know, kind of halfway in between this and the new one. I'm fine with it being brick built, but I wish it reminded me more of the original Basilisk like this. So I don't know if they will ever do a newer, better version, but that's what I'm hoping for. So anyway, now that you've seen the entire Chamber of Secrets, I really want to know what you guys think about it. I, for one, I like the set, but I'm still very, very much hoping that LEGO will decide to make a new version of this, because there's so many really cool things in this set, but they could make one now that is like 1,000 times better. Maybe that's just my opinion, but I think a lot of you might agree with me. I think it's a really awesome set. But LEGO, please remake this. It would be amazing. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you guys later. Before you go, click my minifigure to subscribe, or click Brick Titan's minifigure to subscribe to his channel. And if you've already done that, click the picture to see more of my videos. And as always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.